The homeless challenge does exist.
It does?
No, I know there are
Thank
some.
God.
No, there are some like programs.
People don't know what we're talking about. We made a dumb scenario where someone took the homeless challenge, but then Damien didn't know that that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay, no, like there are some programs in college where it's like, oh, so these homeless people are like treated like badly, like disrespect and whatnot. So
Yeah.
there's a program that we're gonna allow you to do
Where you
for you to go out into the streets and become homeless, like act like a homeless person.
Damn.
No,
And see how much money you can make.
Christian, I didn't know about that one. I just know that there was this one YouTuber guy who was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna make a challenge. I'm gonna go be homeless for like a fucking month and see what it's like or some shit like that. And I think he legit lasted like a fucking like 3 hours. So
3 hours.
like,
No, and you know what's funny? You can tell the difference from like, oh, a college student and an actual homeless person.
obviously.
You see a homeless person and you see how his clothes is like all like ripped and torn,
He
dirty.
slept
and
in the
whatnot.
street.
He's been living
You
with
see a
that
college
for-
student, you see like fresh clothes, like
Jordan.
brand name
Louis
clothes,
Vuitton.
like with just a sign saying, "Oh, help, blah blah blah, family."
Motherfucker, you
And
sell
it's
your
like
shoes.
you have Jordans on.
If you sell those, you
You can sell those and get food.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm
funny.
sending him this.
Can I read it?
Well, yes. Oh, are we recording now?
We're recording.
Yeah,
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
We were
All right,
talking
no.
about-
So don't say this out loud.
All right, I won't say.
We'll talk about
Just,
it.
just let
Oh,
Christian read it off to
yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
Let me use these real quick.
So we're back, finally back in our.
We're back from the homeless challenge.
Oh my God, can we talk about that?
We were talking about that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Damn, I lost that whole conversation.
No, he was
Writing
so
this
focused
down.
into the text.
Oh god.
Writing this down. I'm sending this.
Read
this
this
by the
text.
way.
He was so focused.
Don't
into
read it out loud, obviously.
The homeless challenge. What a great.
You want to read it?
I'm playing. It's
Yeah,
fine.
okay, okay.
Oh, damn.
Just,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
show it to me later. or whatever.
Yeah, it's
Like,
friend troubles, I guess.
I just won't say anything.
Yeah.
Just to.
I'm just gonna tell him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're done with the homeless challenge.
Yeah, we just got back.
We got that out of the way.
Being homeless is pretty easy.
Yeah, I tried it. I've done it for like 3 years. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
How
Yeah.
much money did you make?
Nothing. I'm homeless.
You're right. All right, you've been homeless for 3 years.
Yeah. What years?
Have you ever thought about like? It was a YouTuber
What the
that.
hell was that?
What?
Can I hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
I didn't hear it.
That
I
was the
think
YouTuber you were talking about.
That
Yeah,
was it.
right outside our window.
he's mid homeless challenge.
It was this YouTuber that was like, well, the first few like moments of being homeless aren't so bad because you still have like your gym membership, so you could get a shower that way. You have a
Sure.
locker to hold whatever like few valuables you have left, right?
Okay.
And it gets me thinking. I'm like,
That's cheating.
I
Is it?
figured out what the noise
Because he
was.
had that membership, you know.
yeah.
But I thought the whole idea is that you're not supposed to have anything.
I feel like
Just out. You're like you go out your door and that's how you start. With nothing.
I mean,
But the clothes you have.
When someone becomes homeless, do they just start out with nothing? They probably
No,
start
well,
out
no,
with
of course,
one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Things like-
But the idea of having a gym membership and shit before you're homeless is like what? Once you get bankrupt and all that stuff, wouldn't you like take that off?
You would still have the remaining time. You know, like.
guess.
So if you were lucky enough to get hit at the start, to be homeless at the start of the month.
There's lucky homeless and then there's unlucky
I
homeless.
love this scenario.
The lucky homeless that has his gym membership for a whole month, that's a month of showers.
Mhm.
You know, like-
I guess, whatever.
He's not.
I guess you could do that, yeah.
Equivalate that to potato chip estimates.
I want to add that I think I have seen a video like that where like these two guys trying to figure out ways to like eat without paying and stuff.
The homeless challenge.
It's like a homeless challenge, yes. And it's like trying to spend a whole like a week or something like that, or it was like a month I think, of them trying to get like free stuff and taking as much as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this now.
Yeah,
Oh no, they're gone.
I'm gonna go all in.
yeah. Go on.
I'm gonna go all
Put
in.
all your chips in.
If we get big enough, right, and YouTube's like ad shit doesn't get better, and we resort to like
Oh, that's what you
Patreon,
meant.
We
to
have
Patreon or whatever,
Okay.
or like Twitch.
Twitch.
Our like $1,000 pledge tier will be like I'll take the homeless challenge. David will take the homeless challenge. And now let me tell let me tell you, $1,000.
Okay. To be home.
Yes, it'll be like I'll try being homeless for
One
overnight,
minute. Oh.
overnight, right?
Bro,
If you go higher, if you go to like 1,500, straight to my pocket. None of you guys get this
Oh.
from this tier.
This is you,
It's
this is
paying
you.
directly to me. Direct to me.
What an ass.
1,500. I'll extend it to be like 3 days. 2,000
yeah.
a week. Any higher than that, you.
No, you have to mail yourself somewhere.
Damien,
Oh my
what?
god, I hate that one. That's the worst. It's the dumbest, fakest thing ever.
Damien, I want you to be aware that if you do this
Yeah.
and they pay you that much money,
Yeah.
you will be the richest homeless guy. out
No. I'm not allowed to touch that money for the
Okay,
duration.
but you are secured money after you pretend,
I'll be holding
to
a money
be
bag of it.
homeless.
I'll just be there with like a money
Yeah.
bag with all the money in there. I'm like, hey, it's right here.
We'll go.
No, Chris, but get like the most comically big. Like,
Yeah,
just
it'll be
money
like a very tan sack that has like a money sign
sack.
on
The
it.
money symbol on it. Yeah.
What happened?
I'm too invested in this lore of the homeless challenge to
The stone chest.
not like.
I love how dumb that when you think about it though it is. It's like you're getting money to be homeless.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
why it's so stupid.
exactly. That's why.
Because Damien will probably be offending so many people at that point because he'll be like in the same areas with like real homeless people, right? And all of them don't have that security of like, I'm not gonna be homeless at a certain point and get money. I'm just gonna be homeless.
I've never seen their likes before.
No.
And it's like I'm just doing this for fun.
It's so.
I'm not.
No, he's not even doing it for
I'm doing it
fun,
for the
though.
money.
He's doing it for the money.
To be home.
That is so stupid. That's why it has to be one of the higher tiers.
Oh my
One of those things
God.
that no one will like. No one but some rich like he really likes us for no reason.
Yeah.
He just does it.
They just in.
Man, Christian dress is really cool.
No. He's like, man. Christian really said he wanted to see Damien do the homeless challenge. So
Christian, say it. Say it.
I want to see Damien do the homeless challenge.
all right, there we go. Now in a few years.
Okay, but let's say this. Like, let's say you can't do it. Like, someone pays like a shit ton of money, like whatever.
And you
So-
don't do it.
And it's like you have to do it for like a week or something. What if you fail? Like, you just can't do it. You have to give that money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that works too.
What if it's like?
What, no, what if,
No,
what if
no,
it's
no,
worse?
I'm rummaging, I'm
Wait.
rummaging.
What
No,
if
no.
it's worse? Instead of he has to give it back, he gives it to me.
Ooh.
Chris wins the whole.
Like me specifically. Everyone would hate that.
And Chris will be like the petty
No,
challenge.
it's like
I would love that.
It's like,
the petty challenge.
no, it's like
I'll try to find ways of like making him try to quit and shit.
What? No, okay, sabotage should not be allowed in that challenge.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll find like a nice thrown out pillow and Chris will like
Pee on
muscle it away.
Pee
Like,
on it. Oh, I thought you were pee on it.
We'll handle this.
Find a way to just like
People
snipe
are
it.
allowed. Yeah, people are.
I'll go in the wild just to like take it away from you.
No, people are allowed to give him like stuff to help him out and shit, and Chris just steals it.
A veritable maelstrom of avarice.
No, this guy comes in and snatches it.
I was gonna say
to serve organization
equivalent to how long I last. Because I'm not paid until after.
Yeah, you do not get the money until you actually do whatever.
So he gets
they
to
tell you.
decide. He gets to decide like how much he got out of it.
Okay.
We would have to have a camera crew, or like someone willing to like no, not be homeless with me, but like until I'm asleep. You know, like
Okay.
I mean,
No, not all the worst places to be homeless probably. That'd be New York.
hell yeah.
No one gives a shit about homeless people.
Yeah,
Well, they don't
exactly.
give a shit about homeless people anywhere, but still, like, you're like, people will beat you up.
And there's really no
Yeah.
place to be, you know, good homeless wise. Like, there's no spots.
Yeah.
Imagine.
didn't you say like you just like met like a rude ass homeless dude?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
homeless guy?
I guess I could tell this. I don't know if Chris heard it, but
I don't think
No,
so.
Chris wasn't here.
It's super quick. It was really short. I was walking home from work one day, and I ran into like this homeless. Okay, I wasn't sure if he's homeless or not, but he was asking me for money, right? So I just assumed that he was maybe like homeless or he was just whatever. He just wanted money, whatever. And he walked past me. I had my headphones on, so I didn't quite hear him. And he said something, and then I didn't hear him. So I took out my headphones. I looked toward him, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, what'd you say?" And I thought he might want directions or something. And he told me, "Oh, do you have money to give me? I really want to buy for some food or something." And then I was like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have any cash with me." And usually I wouldn't mind giving you know, like $1 or whatever. You know, yeah, whatever. Buy yourself
Anyone
a
who
fucking
enters
Arizona bottle or
parlay
whatever.
must not be harmed. to
But I actually
negotiations.
did not have any cash on me.
This is no
I
time
don't
for
carry
wars.
cash with me that often
True.
anymore.
But as we're
Yeah,
when you have
all
cards,
past, we should
everything's just
always
better.
stick
Yeah,
to the
so
code.
it's like I was like, oh, I don't have cash with me. Sorry. The guy was Spanish, so he said it in Spanish, but I'm just translating it right now.
Rather
And
accommodating of
he
you, mate.
instantly looked at me with like an angry face and was like, "Oh, sorry, isn't it?"
For the
And I'm like,
memories.
"Oh, okay, well then, fuck you."
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be like if Damien does the homeless challenge and he just sees you walking by, he'll just ask.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be a beggar.
Yo, it has to be recorded for like posterity. It's
Yeah.
not just gonna be like I said I did it.
And
That's
then you're,
bullshit.
Like, on your computer.
Yeah, yeah. So I would definitely, if I see one of you guys, I would definitely catch you on camera and be like, all right, look how they react
to homeless people.
to homeless me.
Why you go, ew, gross.
Yeah, yeah.
And I push you into the dirt. And you're like, what the fuck, Chris?
I don't know you.
Why'd you say my name?
Ew,
You
dude.
creep, you're stalking me?
You make up a fake name for yourself, like who is Chris?
Cucumbo.
No, it's Cucumbo. It's Cucumbo. Fuck you.
Oh no,
That's gonna stick.
That's definitely
Jericho,
that's-
Cucumbo,
yeah.
Simon Goldberg, Moneyboy Ray Ray. Those are the four elder gods of this channel.
yeah. The elder gods.
Yeah.
That's
The
who
apostles.
that's who we pray to.
The thing is, Chris wouldn't
Stole a
like.
medallion
Chris, you
again?
wouldn't like just like
Were I only
leave
that
Damien alone. You would
fortunate.
beat him up.
He said he
I-
pushed me to the dirt.
Yeah, I already
No,
said
no, no,
I said I would be
no,
like, ew.
There's a difference between
Perhaps
pushing
I
someone on the
could
floor
touch
and
something
physically
from that
beating
monster.
them.
What is
Oh
it?
no, I'm not a bum fighter.
Why is
A
this
bum fighter.
What are those guys called? Like no, like those.
Bum
those
beaters.
no, it's isn't it like a specific phrase?
There's a phrase, but I honestly don't remember. Just hobo annihilators or something.
Hobo annihilator. You guys are like bazookas and like ah,
Yeah,
eradicate.
that's all they do.
Oh dude, those guys are the worst. That's the most fucked up thing you could do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see that in like Japanese media, that's like the worst too. Because these guys like just get bats.
You know,
Straight up bats.
Chris, you remember the movie I showed you, Millennium Actress, right?
Yeah.
And Perfect Blue.
Yeah.
Just
It
kidding
shows
you.
by
Lucky we
Satoshi
didn't
Kon.
get cursed.
There's this movie I want you to
We're
see. There's
yammering,
another one
mates.
of his.
We've got
It's a
to
Christmas
find
movie.
ourselves a ship that'll
It's
float.
called Tokyo Godfathers.
Hmm.
There's a scene where people beat up a homeless guy, and it made me so sad.
Dude, anything like at first, I guess maybe it's like a Japanese thing because I've seen a lot of like media that had that like animation wise. Gantz had a fucking scene where like
I'm sorry, Chris. Can I just interrupt you for
Yeah, go
one
ahead.
second?
examine that.
This is the most misleading thing ever because I actually didn't realize it the first time I played through this game. Where you see all these fucking chests here,
Yeah, they move.
but only one of them is openable right here.
Yeah.
And honestly, it blends in really well that it fucked
Yeah.
me over the
Yeah.
first time.
They're all the same tone.
Yeah, so anyway, continue. Homeless dudes animation.
Yeah, yeah. In Gantz, they had a pretty brutal scene where like the main character is fighting whatever's happening and shit, and then like in the meantime, because the thing is, the whole point of the show is like they're in a world where like they can't be seen while they're fighting these alien things, so no one can see what they're doing. But while this is happening, like there's these fucking guys, these two guys with bats, trying to like hunt down homeless people and shit, and they're just beating them to a bloody pulp with like bats, and it's like the most fucked up thing ever. And it just happens so like it's not even important to the story. It's just happening while they're doing their stuff.
I think it might be important for like their own character, like
It's like that's a dude.
Yeah, it's happening in Yakuza too, where like legit there's these bum fighters and like fucking Kiryu's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And they're like, hey, let's fight Kiryu too, because he's trying to defend them.
he has a better jacket.
And then Kiryu fucking grabs one of the bats as they're trying to swing at him, and they're like, oh no, he's going to kill
You
us.
ever had that realization that you like, oh, I'm gonna die right now?
Yeah, that's everyone after they fight Kiryu, or before they fight Kiryu. When they literally try to punch him and he just catches the fist in his hand.
They're like it's too late to back out.
Yeah. It's the fucking best.
Look at
Just
this
waiting for
man.
that Kiryu. Oh! I saw that. That was nice. Kiryu's the best.
Yeah, he's cool.
It's really cool.
I haven't played any Yakuza. That's changing at some point. Eventually.
I don't know. I've heard some stuff from 6 that like the fighting's not as good as it is in 1 and 0. Like Kiwami and 0 pretty cool.
I was gonna say that
I mean, there was a Chewbacca that I finished Kiwami.
Yeah, I'm saying like, but we kind of want to play through it, you know, or you
Oh yeah,
said-
it'd be perfect to play. That's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
things I wanted to touch on eventually in this channel.
Which one do you want to play through though, Zero or Kiwami?
Zero is something that was in progress. You might as well just say it. But to be honest, with the way that it's set up,
It's
it'd
in
probably
a-
be preferable just to play one.
It's in a
again.
permanent limbo.
Yeah, it's in limbo.
Yeah.
I think one's probably a better one to go through now.
Maybe, yeah.
We can always go back to Zero. It's never a big
Yeah,
deal.
Damon could always play Zero on its own time, or if you guys really want to not the other, then you can always do it.
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing really good things about like, Kiwami.
Kiwami's amazing.
And I'm like, oh, I really like
That
it.
game is great.
No, and I'm playing Zero right now, and I'm fucking like just in love with it.
Yeah, Zero's
I
great.
am like fucking just so charmed by Kiryu, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I see Twitter posts all the time of just screenshots from Yakuza, and you know they're mostly comedic.
Yeah.
But the ones that are like he talks about random philosophy, like there was the most recent one. This is the one I can remember. Is like oh Kiryu, he just called you cute. Doesn't that offend you? Because you're such a manly man.
Yeah.
He's like, no, not at all. You know, like everyone has their like masculine and feminine shit to them. Like, you know, I take either as a compliment. And I was like, damn, like where the fuck did that come from?
Cue in the dramatic music too.
Yeah.
Dude, when that shit goes on like that, dude, there's some really like tug at your heartstrings.
There was some YouTuber that had like a great phrase for how they defined Yakuza, and it was basically like it's funny that like this like game series can be so serious like through its like story, and then have a borderline like funny, dumb, outrageous thing.
It's
that
so
happens.
ridiculous
Yeah,
sometimes. Like the
they
scenarios
borderline
that-
go on both.
The scenarios that they get into are like fucking
The
insane.
weirdest.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah. No, go ahead.
it's that same kind of like when I talk about the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I said it won't be perfect at all
Oh,
because
fuck.
they won't have that mood whiplash. I call that like mood whiplash. Like what the fuck? You just went from like Cloud cross dressing to Sector 7 getting nuked.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
bunch of other little moments
Yeah.
in between there that's just like, oh, that's really silly, or that's funny, or, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they don't understand that anymore. Like, and honestly, Final Fantasy VII would be so fucking great if they did a Yakuza thing where it's like you had those little silly moments.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they are silly, but then they get very endearing and then very like thought provoking at certain points, and then it's like, oh wow, they just took this like high concept, ridiculous like scenario, and turned it into something that actually has a commentary to say either on like Japanese society,
Yeah,
or just people's like stance on certain things.
I want to go on like a spoilers for a quest, like of Yakuza 0. You might have done this. You might not have done. It's the Dragon Quest reference.
Dragon Quest, dude, that's the best one.
Yeah, I want to talk
That's
about that.
so good.
Oh
Because,
no.
it's 0.
No,
It's
no,
0.
No, but Damien, no, I want Damien to experience.
Oh, he
that,
wants to.
because-
Okay, alright, then I guess I won't.
But let's just say the
It's something great to
let's
talk
just say
about,
the
though.
scenario that Kiryu got into was with a small child, and it was the most fucking just like most tug at your heartstrings like fucking. Oh, you know what? Someone described Yakuza as a Pixar movie where they say fuck.
It might as well be, yeah. It's a great series, and like again, it's one of those things where like the character that you play as only gets better as it goes by because he's like more and more experienced and shit. Like the first game, he's like what, like 30 something. At first, obviously, he's 20 because he's like whatever, but then he goes to prison. That's all the whole point of the plot. But and then by the end of like the series, at least by like 5 or 6, he's like 50 or some shit. He's going on like old grandpa like fighter stage. He's almost like Heihachi at some point, you know.
Where is it? I just actually don't see it.
The chest right there, right there.
Oh, the
Right
chest.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
No, I was confused because I thought you were pointing for like the medallion because it drops on the floor and it's very
Oh.
hard to see. Sorry.
Yeah. That's why I'm excited for the new guy, and like I love that they call it just Shin Yakuza.
Shin Yakuza.
Yeah, that's
Dude, that's the
True
best. That's the,
Yeah.
that's the best naming convention
Yeah.
ever. I love it.
Yeah.
I love Shin. Shin's the best.
Shin.
And the guy looks really cool. The new guy looks awesome. He's literally just Spike.
I'm indifferent to it. I don't really like him too much. But like,
We don't know anything about
but
it.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, once you play the game, it's probably gonna be
From what I got of him, he really is just Spike though. Like,
Oh.
like personality wise, he's just that asshole lovable guy. So that's why my take on him for now.
Spike is Han Solo.
Spike is the best. Yeah, he is
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
He's Japanese Han Solo.
Yeah. He's a scoundrel with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
That's him.
That's awesome. Now I never thought about it as that. He really is just that.
Yeah.
That's probably where they got it from too.
Han Solo was one of the best, like, blockbuster, like, Hollywood characters ever. And they just translated that to a Japanese, like... And the thing is, Cowboy Bebop is barely Japanese. It's very Western inspired,
Yeah,
like
very
the
Western.
music and
Yeah.
the aesthetics of it.
Of course.
So, and it's not even just like American, it's just like worldly inspired.
But it's weird to say that, like when it comes to like animation, at least Japanese animation, I love how they take the best things out of things, you know. Like it's like when it comes to jazz, they go over on it, but like I like how it's done, and you know, like Western culture itself too.
It's a very like. It's like looking at your own like culture through like different eyes.
Yeah.
You know.
It's almost like a kid's like filter.
I wanted to say innocent. But then it's like, you know,
Yeah.
like it's not always like that. So
No, of course, but like I like the idea of like this wonderment on like this culture,
yeah.
like a bird's eye view or something like that. But yeah, Yakuza's great. Play that game if no one's ever played that. Listen to us, you know.
Chris for like the longest time has been talking about Yakuza.
It's fucking good.
And then like I didn't like he brought I think Yakuza 4 or something. There was
I think so.
I
I think it was-
a PS3 one.
I think that was Yakuza 4.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, but I don't really get like.
And it's the 4th installment. Like
Yeah.
like it's not the first one.
Yeah, and
It's
like,
not a good one to start, but you could start any of them to be honest.
when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is silly, this is cool, but I never really was so interested into playing it.
Yeah, you never really dived in.
Yeah, dived into it because there was no real way for me to play them.
Mhm.
I had a shitty computer, so I couldn't really emulate anything, especially like a Yakuza game or something.
At least the first ones were PS2.
Wait,
You
did I-
could emulate
did I-
those.
Did I? Wait, hold on, did I not? Cool. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, okay, I'm here. So yeah, I never actually like took the time to play it, and I wanted to play from the first game. I'm always just kind of like that. I'm like, oh, I want to play from the beginning.
No, that's how I imagine most people. That's why like if you see a game that's like the 4th installment and you've never seen the first one, you're like, I'm not touching that because I don't know any of the other games.
Yeah.
That's
But-
reasonable.
And then they made Zero and Kiwami, and I was like,
That's 4
fucking
medallions.
perfect. Like,
A great time to start
This
that
is-
series.
That's
yeah.
my excuse.
it was a great time to just dive in there. And I've seen a lot of people LP it and just like play it and be like,
Probably
this is
Port
cool,
Royal.
it's cool, you know.
I knew about Yakuza, but I only knew about it because that was one of those series that
So they're gonna go wherever
the
there's
fans
lots
really
of
had to like fight Sega and be like, bring this over here.
Please bring this over.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
please bring this over.
we'll
Like,
buy it. I promise.
yeah, like they really fought for that shit.
You only know it because of the
I will
live
say
action
they're
movie.
making we
Yeah,
buy
Yeah,
that's
Yeah, that's the one
Shit.
we yeah.
I have Yakuza Kiwami and I still haven't touched it because like I want to finish Zero, but
We have to help.
I bought it like literally 2 days after it came out because I'm like, you know what?
You want to have it.
I was
wanna have
waiting
it,
for that to come
and
out.
I want to support this
Yeah.
for these games to keep getting released here.
Yeah, they deserve it.
You
They
deserve
do.
it, Christian.
Oh shit. Get it.
I
Oh,
did.
you're so close.
Maybe someday.
Maybe I will. Fly
No,
away.
try one more time. I believe in you.
No, there's actually a limit to it, but
I believe in you.
never believe in limits.
Oh,
Damn.
Actually, wait, hold on.
You almost got it there that time.
Hold on a minute.
He's learned something.
Maybe if I use fire.
Fire, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it might work better. Actually,
That's what you did last time.
They
together.
spelled fire wrong.
You'll just look lamer if you miss it this time.
What?
See, you didn't even do it that time.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I put it as a square.
Now you look really lame.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it
man.
actually doesn't help her as
damn.
much.
Eh.
Alright, whatever. We'll get it.
Who
eventually.
cares?
Or we could just forget it forever.
Damn.
So what did I miss?
Ah, we were talking about Yakuza.
Yeah. Christian's loving it. He finished Kiwami actually.
Yeah,
If anyone has anything to talk about, he'd talk about it.
it's me. This is like my first taste. Well, not really my first. We did play what Yakuza game with Zero.
We
with
were playing
Kevin.
yeah, so we might as well talk about it because eventually we'll get to it again.
Are you guys ever planning on
we
releasing that?
already talked about it.
Oh, I
We,
haven't.
we already said something about it anyway.
No, yeah,
What,
yeah.
Zero?
No, you guys can talk about it, but I was just wondering if you guys are ever even planning on releasing
Yeah, I think we could
it.
definitely go back to it at some point. That's not a hard game to go back to. We weren't that far into it either.
Exactly.
So we were playing an LP on Zero, Yakuza Zero. We
With
still
Kevin.
have some stuff. I still have that, I think.
You still have it.
Think so?
It's just that like the thing is like
Honestly, I don't know. But
if you don't have it, we could just
yeah, exactly. We weren't that far into it. Really an episode in.
yeah.
We touched on it briefly. It was the funniest thing too, because when Kevin was playing it, he didn't understand the mechanics at all. He just didn't
Oh,
know how
yeah.
to do the
Yeah, you kept telling him like to do this and this, and he wouldn't do it.
like all the moves to like do like what's it called?
What?
The flame moves. I keep forgetting what they're called now.
No.
The heat moves. The heat actions.
Heat
Yeah.
actions, yeah.
He just didn't know how to do it. He couldn't follow the prompt. It was just press
Where it's
triangle
like,
at right time.
Press triangle, but he didn't know the
Yeah, he
name.
couldn't.
Was he like fighting someone? You kept telling him, "Oh, weave."
Alright, so it's the
He probably
funniest.
took that as a joke.
It's funny because Kevin actually died playing it, and Yakuza is one of the easiest games to get into when it comes to playing the game. It's a beat 'em up essentially.
3D style.
Yeah. And he just couldn't grasp the concept at first.
Okay, but can I ask you this though?
Oh,
Did he
no
die
worries, then.
in the level or
It's okay,
the first
Jack.
boss?
We'll just have to
Another level,
face
I
the
think.
monster.
Because the level was whatever you go through it. But
Yeah.
the first boss I actually did have kind of trouble with.
Get to go.
I think it was just a level.
Okay.
Yeah. He had low health and he just died. That's really it.
Did he heal himself?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
He doesn't know about healing.
Yeah, that might have been a thing on us to talk about, but it's fine. Yeah, it was, we did Zero. It was great. Eventually we go back to it maybe. I'm thinking about doing Kiwami honestly first, just because it's a great game to go back on.
It's a really good game.
So yeah, Christian finished it. He loved it.
The thing is, if we do Kiwami, who's gonna win?
That's the thing.
Well, we'll get there when we get there.
I guess.
Oh, when you played the demo of one of the Yakuzas,
It was 6. Yes.
yeah, when you played the demo of it and you mentioned that they always have their fake brand stamina drink,
Yeah,
Staminax.
Staminax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, ever since you mentioned that, I've been seeing a lot more games do that. I see it as Vital X or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
fuck.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I love it. They even have fake brand stores. There's a 7-Eleven that's no, I think that's a different store actually. That's in Japan. It's called the M Store or some shit. And it's it's different off-brand for something Japanese also.
Yeah.
That's their own 7-Eleven. There's that. I'm so sure that Don Quixote is a real thing, a real
Don
story.
Quixote?
Yeah.
Yeah, Don Quixote is a real story.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
And they have their own little song too. Don Don Don
When are we
Don
gonna go to
Quixote, which is great.
It's what's the 109 building?
Yeah.
The one in
Oh, the world is the view in there.
Isn't it 10-4?
something like that. Yeah.
It's 10-4 because hold on, I'll look it up. Because the way they got 109
It's in
was
Shibuya, right?
yeah, it was just turning the 4 into a 9, rounding it or something.
But yeah, and the place itself is real too. The place there that's always in Yakuza. The settings never really changes.
Is Kiryu real?
I think he actually is modeled out that's a real person. I'm not sure.
That's kind of thing that fucks them up sometimes. Because when you model something after someone, you have to get the permission to do it all the time if you want to release a game.
That's what happened to the Onimusha guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Onimusha. That's the reason why you can't get it and shit like that.
I mean, they mean 6 games now, or 7, I think. Yeah. Oh no, I guess 8. Because it's the prequel, and then there's also what's it called? Dead Souls, which was a spin-off. It's literally a what-if scenario if they're all zombies. It's really dumb and weird. Yeah.
What was that one game that you told me about, Chris? Where it's it's Yakuza in feudal Japan.
What was that? What was I talking about?
Come on,
before?
Chris, remember.
Yakuza in feudal Japan. I can't think of anything that I would say that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't look at me.
I was looking at him. I was looking at Christian because I thought he might have known, but he's like, I don't know.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where it's you said it's literally just a game that takes place in the old times or whatever, but they just use Kiryu's motto.
Oh yeah, no. Those guys just made another game that was using those models.
Yeah.
It was a take on one of their famous stories, famous history things.
Neo.
Yeah,
It's some guy that's he's the Jesus in Japan basically. He's
Okay.
he's some super bandit
Nobunaga?
dude. Huh?
Nobunaga?
No. It's some super samurai dude who was known, at least in feudal Japan or some shit. And-
Goemon?
No, I don't know. Maybe it's him. I don't know.
The Robin Hood of Japan.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the guy I'm thinking of. Some guy in blue. But it's the guy they model after the armor that they wear in Shin Megami Tensei 4, I think. That blue getup is his.
Fuck,
That's
I know his
known
name.
thing.
I know his name.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. It's a really well-known thing in Japan, and that's the reason why they didn't port it to here, because no one knows anything about that fucking dude.
I'm gonna look it
Because
up.
we're Americans,
We're uncultured.
We're ignorant, yeah. So that's fine.
Sucks.
I love how when he put the coins in, the whole coin thing just like a wall.
It's a
a
fucking
fl-
JPEG.
Yeah, it's a little
And
JPEG.
then the only model ones are the one he threw in.
Yeah, they couldn't even model any other ones in there.
Real
The
talk.
shitty thing is, I know the demon you're talking
Oh,
about
no
because it's a demon in
worries,
SMT.
Oh, it's
obviously.
demons.
It's okay, Jack.
Yeah.
We'll
Alright,
just
can I
have
just
to
say
defeat the
something?
monster, that's all.
Fucking boss fight fucking sucks.
It's
He's my
lame.
I
favorite.
hate this fucking boss
He's
fight.
my favorite. No, he's not. I'm joking.
The thing is, if I can just get in depth for a little bit, like you have to put the fucking coins in the thing, so he can become vulnerable and you can hit him.
Yeah.
That's the gimmick of this fight.
Yeah, people see that.
In any other difficulty, this be whatever. You know, it's just
It wouldn't be
a
so
boss.
much, any much of a trouble.
Yeah, but in critical you die in like 2 hits. So if you mess up twice trying to like put the coins in the fucking box and get hit, then you know you get fucked. Like that. You know, I just got fucked because I'm an idiot.
And then you lose life and you can't do it.
Yeah.
Or you just stop it.
However, you can use magic to get it out of him, so you know, that's what I'm trying to do. That actually makes him drop it fast.
Yeah.
Or drop it at all.
I don't know if you were looking up or not. Did you find it?
It's Masakado.
I don't know. But anyway, like the interesting thing is that they did that and they made their own version of Yakuza's like fighting system and everything for that, like unique to it with the katanas and all that stuff. And they used the models like of in-game for Yakuza. Like, they used Kiryu as his thing. It's almost like those characters are playing a role, like an actor. They're like acting those those
That's
guys.
cool.
Yeah, it's really fucking cool. Yeah, Majima's in it. Everyone.
Majima's fucking cool.
And he's the fucking coolest character. He's basically Vegeta in the series. to be
No,
honest.
that's what I was thinking the whole time.
He wasn't that important at all.
Majima.
But he was just such a cool thing that people were like, yo, we want more of him. We want more.
Another series that did that, and we're also definitely not getting those games ever, is Phoenix Wright.
Yeah,
Where they made like an old. It's literally like his ancestor.
Oh, really?
Like in ancient Japan.
I didn't
right?
know that.
And it's like ancient court Japan, right? so like his ancient ancestor is an attorney, but they call it something different. I wouldn't know because it's not in English.
Yeah.
But he defends them, right? So they take famous historical figures from Japan, like fucking. I don't know if Nobunaga's a real one, but like Nobunaga would be there,
Yeah.
or like Goemon, he would be defending Goemon in like fake ancient Japanese court.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and because no one over here will know that shit, we're not getting those games.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. That happens a lot, actually.
Yeah,
It sucks. People don't know that, yeah, we exist in America.
There's history besides the one in the US.
The thing is, I want fucking...
I want to learn some
I want
history.
American developers to do shit like that. Where it's like, oh, let's make a GTA in feudal times. In like, no, not feudal times, like fucking colonial times.
It's a great twist. That's why I like Red Dead, because it's like cowboys, but good.
Yeah, Red Dead did the Cowboys good.
I want to see more franchises like deal with like shit like that in the places I like. You know? Like I don't like Knights that much when it comes to like the way they do it. At least here sometimes. But fucking Japanese people did it good. You know, Dark Souls is great.
Dark Souls, Berserk.
Yeah. Berserk.
Pretty much the same thing, if you look at it that way.
But yeah. I mean, that guy loves that fucking series.
I mean, like you got all these fucking movements now that are like, dude, stop appropriating my culture. That makes people not like want to do that. You know, they're like, you know.
I thought we talked about not getting levels.
No. But you know, like that is the reason. Like,
Yeah.
people over here just get so upset.
Yeah.
It's like, don't use Japanese stuff because you're not Japanese. And it's like,
You're Japanese.
yeah.
Damn, he just took his coins back. He was like, oh, he's back.
Say something Japanese, Damien.
Man, I have to be the one fighting.
No.
Damien fought Zaldin, pretty fun fight. I get this fuck.
What's wrong with him?
He's fucking annoying.
You don't like his twirls?
He looks cool.
Wait,
You don't like his twirls?
I just realized you got the fucking shitty end of the deal. I fought Zaldin and I fought Hades. You had to fight like the Skybringer and this guy.
This guy, yeah,
Yeah,
the
he-
worst out of the fuck.
You
Like,
get-
like a shitty boss and an annoying boss. Like,
Don't worry, I'll fight Earthshaker.
Fine, you can have Earthshaker. Who did I want? I
Johnny
want
Depp.
Fucking,
Yeah, you gotta fight Johnny Depp or
I'm
something.
gonna fight Johnny Depp. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about it. You're gonna have to give me one.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I'll take Earthshaker. Earthshaker's like the worst fight, like
Fuck,
ever.
I don't have magic. Okay, now I do.
If you hit him, like physically, he drops magic orbs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That's dangerous.
it is.
It's
But-
risky, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, he just drops so many of them. And then you could just like use magic and then heal after.
Look at this fucking the godsend in this fight. That these things become vulnerable and fucking die.
This boss fight is a whole lot on this
However, if you use Thunder here, you can actually get more to come down.
Ooh.
That's the gimmick of it.
He's coming.
I didn't bother to learn much about the story fights because they're story fights.
And the thing is, they're annoying.
They are.
Like, that's the reason I want to learn this.
It's like, who cares? There's story fights.
Goofy's down. Oh. Johnny Depp is just throwing daggers at it.
I love that. I love
He
that
doesn't shoot his gun.
Johnny Depp.
He's a gun he doesn't use.
Come on, Johnny Depp, step up your game.
Look, look.
Why is Johnny Depp shooting his fucking knives and not his gun?
He's throwing bombs.
Come on, Johnny Depp.
He's dying. He looks dead right now.
I played this PS2 licensed.
Scarface game.
No, Pirates of the
Okay.
Caribbean game.
Okay.
I'm sorry, where did that come from?
It was actually pretty fucking
I'm a
cool.
big fan of that Scarface game. Let me talk shit about that.
It-
It's really good. It's actually, I'm not even being. I'm not
yeah, that
even
game's not
It's
good.
great.
I
It's
know that
really
one, yeah.
fun.
Alright, it better not be like the Nightmare Before Christmas game that...
No, no.
Hey, that's good too.
No, that game is shit, and fuck you, Chris. I would never believe
That game's bad.
Chris always wonders, like, oh, why doesn't he ever believe me when I say a game's good? Because of that. that was the fucking draw. Oh, I won.
Oh, you got.
Yeah, it was this licensed Pirates of the Caribbean game, and it was like a top-down beat-em-up, and you could play co-op, but your co-op dude was like Will. Like player
Oh,
one,
no,
yeah,
yeah.
player one was
Where is
Johnny Depp. The second player was Will.
Who
Smith.
cares about Will?
Yeah, but it was actually pretty fun. I don't know.
Will is the fucking Johnny Depp's fucking, like, the guy who's not Johnny Depp in the
That's
Pirates
just
of the
that.
Caribbean.
That's just the blonde-haired guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an elf.
Yeah. No,
I think I know
Orlando
Pirates of the
Bloom.
Caribbean.
Yeah,
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
You did it.
But yeah, now Chris knows why I refuse to play games he suggests.
Hey, speaking of licensed games, that Lord of the Rings 2 game was less.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
not that bad.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
pretty
the
Two
RPG?
Towers? Yeah. No, the Two Towers.
Okay.
It was like an action, like, hack and slash.
Oh,
No, it was action RPG, I think.
No.
Was it? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it had, like,
But,
weird
but
elements.
wait, when are we ever gonna play Street Fighter the movie, the game?
Eventually.
Oh,
The
no.
legend will come.
Yeah.
I wanna play as Bison.
You mean, what's it? Rob Julius?
Oh, is that
Yeah.
the actor?
That's
Do you
it.
know who that guy is?
Collecting
That guy is the father of Nam's
First,
family.
they
In that one
release
movie.
Heartless in a
He's the
Disney
what?
From Nam's family movie, yes.
We
He's the
defeat
father?
those
Oh,
Heartless.
the
the
father.
Oh, okay.
Then
That's
they
like the only two things I
Heartless.
know him from. And I think it's the only two
Never
things he's
gonna
ever been
stop
in.
him like this.
I mean,
What's the plan then?
Does anyone really know that guy?
I don't know.
I don't know him either. Like, I just remember him from that one thing.
There's a one like
Yeah.
this.
Is there any way we can?
The most like I don't even want to call it a licensed game because the licensed game usually implies like it's kinda okay at best.
The seal of shit.
But Namco, the Tales studio that makes the Tales game,
Yeah.
got licensed to make a Sergeant Frog game.
What?
Yes.
You-
Okay,
are you
look it
lying?
up.
Are
It's
you
called
lying?
Caro RPG
Are
you
on the
serious?
DS.
Oh,
And let
okay.
me tell you,
It's really good.
it's the best licensed game I've ever played. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's
So
just
that's why you went to Port Royal.
it's a bullshit story. Who cares what it's about?
Like, it
All of the
should be-
characters of that game play like a Tails character, and it's just a Tails battle system
Yes,
Oh, wow.
I've seen that.
That's
with
weird.
those characters.
I've seen that. Yes.
Yeah,
The question is,
that game is so good just for the gameplay. It's just a Tails game, but with characters from that anime.
That's really cool.
And what'll it be?
I never would have thought of that.
See, Damien, I'll have you know that the best licensed game I've ever played is
Okay.
the Kung Fu Panda
sure.
game that came with my Xbox 360.
You mean the
Okay.
Warriors?
Okay.
Oh, the Warriors. The
Okay,
Warriors actually
okay,
was a really good
okay.
licensed game.
So that means, oh yeah, the Warriors was good.
It was really good. Rockstar did that.
Yeah, they
weird.
did do that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
They made another license game, but I don't remember what it was. And I was, oh wait, no, that was Bully. Never mind, that wasn't license.
Now I don't know.
there
I'm
you
pretty sure
see.
I'm pretty sure it was in Bully too. Also, it was in Bully.
Well, you've always got the
Grand
pearl,
Theft Auto
Jack.
3. and any of the ones that came out that
But
that
someday
period.
I'll
Like
gather a bloodthirsty
End Warriors.
crew
It was at that point where they had
to
this
take that blade.
fucking when their license would show up, like their little like logo,
Wield it.
they'd always have the spray.
And if I
The spray.
succeed, all that's needed is
Yeah.
I used to love that fucking logo when it popped up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm having a fun time right now.
Remember the NetherRealm logo where the fucking eyeball gets pierced?
That was a good one.
Oh,
damn.
Me and Sora are kind of alike.
Damien's gonna go take a shit.
Take a tinkle shit.
not.
Shinkle.
Tinkle
A
shit?
shinkle. Yeah.
How does that work?
He just does it.
Does he poop it out his penis?
No, it's when you poop and then you pee through the middle of the poop. And it's like you're cutting the log.
Oh.
It's when you poop and you peep and you peep and you poop.
Yeah.
No one could really mean that.
You poop where you're supposed, where the pee comes out, and you pee where the poop comes out.
I hope we'll get to see him again.
This version,
The way Johnny Depp was missing a couple teeth.
isn't he? I thought he was
Is he
missing like.
actually voiced by
He should
Johnny
be.
Depp in this?
No,
or
no.
somebody else?
No, you really, they would not be able to afford Johnny Depp.
It's some dude who never even like sounded like him to begin
yeah,
with.
you,
Really?
you think you can't hear it right now, so you can't
No, I
hear
know, I
his
know.
voice.
I'm curious.
Yeah, but it's not Johnny Depp. Some other guys did come.
Do you want to hear something interesting? Okay, never mind. I'll just not talk about it.
Oh, I want to know.
The dude who voiced the guy from Scarface, he voiced Al Pacino. He was actually handpicked by Al Pacino.
Really?
Yeah, like Al Pacino was like, I like this guy for my voice. Let him pick it.
That's really cool.
Yeah, he didn't voice it, but he picked someone who sounded enough like him that he thought.
When is Scarface getting in Kingdom Hearts?
You look at me. You look at me, Sora. Sora, you come over here.
Oh, I thought we were ending this shit.
Oh, we are?
I'm back.
How was your tinkle shit?
Your shinkle.
Shinkle.
You know, you ever shit while you tingled?
Yeah, your shinkle.
Yeah.
No, but it's not like you're sitting down, you pee and you shit. It's like you're standing up shitting while you're peeing.
Yeah.
Backwards.
Exactly.
You know, you're ricocheting it off the wall to land in the bowl.
Yeah, I thought everyone else.
Look at this duck man.
Then you could have your little sippy cup, and then you could have your food, and you eat while you poop.
Yeah, while you ricochet your pee into
No, I meant like you sit like the other way around. That's what that whole thing is about.
Yeah, but you're like, you like the sport of it. So you lift your dick up
Oh, okay.
and you like ricochet it off like the
Yeah.
porcelain of your bathtub,
Oh.
and it like swoops back up and goes into the toilet.
I like what you're saying, and I'm gonna do that next time I poop. Now, what I was referencing that I'm guessing you didn't get was South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butters was talking about how he sits on the other way around for his toilet.
Now, I remember the episode where they shove food up their ass and they shit out their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
oh
the
my
hell?
god. And then like the news is like, studies find that this is actually healthier.
Healthier.
Yeah. And it's like that would be a thing.
That episode gave some people, you know,
Some
Ideas?
Ideas.
some anal fetishes.
Oh no.
Like,
putting
where those anal fetishes already existed.
They were
just-
dormant.
Yeah.
Oh shit! People didn't know about
It's
that.
like the furry fetish,
yeah,
you know.
they
it's-
weren't sure they were.
They're like, I don't know. I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
You just
Could you imagine if it was genetic, like a dormant, like furry gene?
I gotta talk about this. So there's a show I watched before. It's called Community.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys
I
heard of
watched a
this.
few.
Yeah. Oh, you watched with me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a couple episodes in, the dean goes online, is looking at like Dalmatians and shit. And he's like, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me. And as the episodes are going further and further, he dresses up as a Dalmatian. And then by the end of they have like a little prom in the community college or whatever the fuck, and he invites some dude dressed in a Dalmatian suit. He's like, oh, hey, I guess my date's here. And then by the end of that episode, another one comes in. He's like, oh shit, I didn't know he was coming. Oh, I guess we'll settle this and stuff. And they'll have like a little mini fight and shit while it's happening in the background. It's the funniest fucking thing.
Wait, I was actually gonna ask.
Yeah.
But was that like progressive through the series?
Yes,
or just
yes.
one episode.
Like as the season goes on, it's him talking about it little by little, and then it becomes a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like that.
And then one of the teachers, I think, makes fun of it. It's like, hey, at least I don't have the one that has a Dalmatian fetish. And he's like, hey, don't point any fingers.
That's pretty good. What the fuck? I never watched Community, so
It's really good with his jokes.
I heard it got worse though.
Yes, because people kept leaving.
That
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Chevy Chase left,
Chevy Chase left, and
but
then
he's such a good person to work with. He never curses anyone out or complains about it.
yeah, he's never racist or anything.
Why are there two Santas?
I know, right? They both look the same.
Quick, Christian, which one's real?
That one.
The good
You
looking,
got it.
The good looking.
If you don't believe me,
I mean, they're
then we'll
both good
just
looking.
have to find out
Yeah, I'd
who
fuck
really
both of
did
them.
it.
One's thin, one's thick.
I like, you know how much
Best
I
of
like
both
the thin.
worlds.
Leave it to
The
you.
best of both worlds, yeah.
All
But
right.
he thick though.
Sora, Donald.
He's really
That's
thick.
NFP.
No, he just has
He's a thick
really,
boy.
He just has a really big coat on.
Oh shit, he's like super thin under it.
Yeah.
He's thinner than Jack.
Oh shit.
I've been betrayed.
I mean, look at his arms. Look at his arms. They're fucking thin as fuck. That's
Why is his arms thin and his body's huge?
That's what I'm saying. That's probably the reason why.
Oh, stop.
He's like Mother from
What, you
Futurama.
I'm starving.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
haven't eaten.
Damien's a starving boy. I forgot.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh fuck! I almost continued. Oh well. I
Yeah.
guess Damien's so hungry.
No,
that he
he's doing the homeless challenge. Remember that.
Yeah, he's starting
That's
right
why
now.
he's starving.
He's starting right now.
Dude, I would be like a fucking bear before doing that challenge. I would like eat
Fuck
so
you.
much.
You're gonna clog your own ass?
Yeah. Like enough food to last a week in my system.
Damn.
Gorge myself.
But then you'll be used to too much eating, and then you'll be dying, literally dying.
you-
on the
you-
Oh,
street.
so
You're
I should
actually a-
fast before it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're used to that.
And what if you ate so much?
Damien's
and you
thinking, he's like, oh, that actually seems like.
What if you ate so much and you just stopped it? Like you just stopped. Like how would that fuck?
You'd probably figure out. Actually.
That would fuck you up.
Yeah,
Damien.
that would really
At least I
fuck up
won't.
your body.
Hey, let's spoil the rest of the game.
Whoa.
Oh.